apart. They really had to fight in order to make it to these conference finals.
Oh, yes, they did. And we'll see if that affects their energy level at all. But they do come into this series as the favorite at home. They just got to set the tone here in Game 1.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. That one misses. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Fox outside. Back to Castle. Here's Vassell. And it's blocked. Dort, left side. The three from Holmgren. Rebound by San Antonio.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Vassell. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Hartenstein. Clock at 6. SGA can't get it to go.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line of this one. And the first one at the line is good.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, the shot off that time. Good work defensively by Fox. Castle with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Castle misses. Thunder trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. BA, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now, here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren from downtown. Drops in the 3. And that ties it up.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And Mitchell's subbed in for SGA. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. And stolen by Williams. To the paint. Oh, Fox with a steal. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Victor Wembanyama is second.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Now here's Fox. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Joe with the ball. Castle covering. Williams a screen on Barnes. Mitchell misses.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Fox outside. Pass to Cornette. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Great read that time from Fox, dropping a dime out of that two-man game.
Now Wallace. No points so far. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. San Antonio on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Castle is out there with Harper, and it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Wallace, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Wallace has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Harper, checked by Mitchell. Here's Cornette. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Mitchell, the pass to Wallace. Back to Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wallace misses.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Cornette. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Jalen Williams. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Harper. Good on both. Thunder trail by 4. Here's SGA. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Olynyk's checked in for Cornette. San Antonio leading by 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Joe. And San Antonio with a change here too. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Castle outside. Wembanyama screen. Inside. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Isaiah Hartenstein.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Now Now here's SGA. Still no points. And there's the lob. Williams' shot is good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Castle a screen on Hartenstein. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 6. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Good D by Wembanyama.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he gets the bucket. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Oh man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And San Antonio also making a switch. Champagne's checked in. Here's Wiggins. No points yet. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position because once he does, he makes you pay.
And he lobs it up to the inside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Outside Wembanyama. Misses the 3. Pass to Wiggins. From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters in the books and a Game 1 deficit for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Shooting under 35%. Let me see. That calculates to they're lucky to be in this game. Look, they're getting a lot of hustle points, but that can only get you so far. They got to start executing down the stretch.
Yeah, patience is a virtue. Don't always take the first shot when you see it.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Spurs lead by 6. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on De'Aaron Fox. Allie, how is he?
I was able to catch up with the Spurs athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain, not...
Oh, Chet Holmgren, unreal!
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. SGA passes to Dort. Shot from 16. Williams misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Kept alive. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Second chance effort. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 8.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Pulls up. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Spurs lead by 6. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Number 1, Isaiah Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The D's right on him. Back to Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hartenstein. Off target with a fadeaway. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 6. Holmgren outside. Takes a 3. Oh, Holmgren! The touch from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
On the wing to Sell. Williams defending. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Hartenstein. Dort finds SGA. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. That free throw, no good.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And the second free throw is good. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Outside Barnes. Castle outside. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
SGA passes to Wallace. Over Castle. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 5 now.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Wembanyama finds Castle. Oh, Williams with the block.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block, defending with purpose.
Rejected by Barnes. 51 seconds left in the third. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama against Williams. Oh, Williams with the block. pushing it up now. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
From deep, Harper. They get it again. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver it.
And that one good. 7 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Thunder out in front. They're up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Harper out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Cornette in at the 5.
And one of the fears about Holmgren was his lack of bulk. But he's a strong enough finisher to still power through contact inside.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. And here's Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on Barnes. Big Ted throwing it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Johnson passes to Cornette. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Mitchell.
Substitution for your Thunder.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Vassell passes to Johnson. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside Joe. On the wing, Mitchell. There's a screen by Wiggins. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Spurs trail by 8. It's Johnson with a drive. And the 3 misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mitchell. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. He's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Joe. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray. Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Holmgren. That misses.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Hartenstein. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Dort. 4 on the clock. SGA fires. Oh, he misses the deep three. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Vassell. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
Here's Harper. Dort defending. He launches. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Now pass to Williams. Here's SGA. Now Dort fires the three. Oh, the shot is off. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. And now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.